Hi everyone and welcome to Cvtv. So in today's Cvtv I'm just going to be talking about me really and answering some of your questions that you have sent via TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So yeah, I'm really excited to answer your guys' questions and go into depth with these questions. So very exciting. So kicking off, what are your future plans for your music? So I'm currently working on my next EP, which I'm so excited about. I've written quite a few songs, and if I'm honest, the reason why it's taking so long is because I can't decide which ones to put on the EP and which ones to save. I've written a new song yesterday that I'm now like, oh, I think I should put this on the EP. One of my ones that I'm really working on is called Pages. And it's a really cool song. I really like the vibe of it, and I think that it will end up being a proper pop song, and so I'm just like, oh, I just want to get it out and get it recorded, but it's taking a little bit of time for me to come up with the verses. So my future music plans are really get another EP out in autumn, keep releasing singles, and perform at festivals across summer and try and promote myself as much as I can and get everywhere that I can possibly be. So that is currently my future music plans. I'm hoping to do some collabs, but they kind of take a long time to get in the diary and sort out, but hopefully that'll happen. So yeah, some good times, good news. And next question, favourite OG song that you love performing? It's my originals. My favourite original song to perform. I do like performing Sure because it's one of my few happy songs. But I think my absolute favourite to perform is probably Miss Me. I just love the guitar pattern, and a few times when I played it, people have come up to me and just been like, wow, that was like a really good original. I remember I played a set once and I just threw Miss Me in there. I didn't think much of it, and then a guy came up to me and said that was the best one of the night, like you should play more of your originals, and I was absolutely chuffed. But that's only ever happened when I've played Miss Me, and so I think that's why it's my favourite, is because it's like the most encouragement that I get when I play my originals is whenever I play Miss Me. So that's probably my favourite. And the next question, the biggest assumption that people make about you? Biggest assumption? I think people think that I'm stupid, because bright blonde hair, and sometimes I am a little bit ditzy, but because I'm like quite a happy person, people just instantly are like, oh, she's like dumb, which I don't really understand. I remember this one guy came up to me at a gig and he was like, oh, you're doing music, so you couldn't have gotten like good education or something, and I was like, well, I did go to uni and study history, and his jaw just hit the floor, and I was like, yeah, why are you making that assumption? I was like, do you realise like how stupid that actually is? I was just like, well done, you officially made yourself look like a tit. So yeah, that's probably one. And then I think musicians often assume about me that I'm super confident, but I'm not. I remember at gigs and things, I've overheard like my friends are friends with some of the musicians, and they've been like, oh, they just think you're so arrogant, and I'm like, I literally have no confidence. Like, my stage presence is who I am when I'm Carly the musician, but that doesn't mean that I'm confident or know what the hell I'm doing. I just do music because I enjoy it. It's not because I'm looking to compete with anyone. I actually hate competition. I think that it's so stupid. On video games and stuff, yes, I love it. I will rage at Mario Kart. But in the real world and just against another human being, I just don't like it. I don't like how catty people act. I don't like how bitchy people are. I just don't like it. And I think often people kind of look at me and they think, well, she could probably be a bit like that, but nope, I stay clear. I'm like, no, don't want any part of that. Later. So yeah, those are probably the two biggest assumptions that people make about me. Hopefully people make some nice ones about me, but those are the two that I think I often hear about later, and I'm like, wow, they actually think that. Or people that are now friends with me are like, oh, I thought you were like this, but actually you're not, like, now that I've gotten to know you, which is actually really nice. So yeah, those are probably the two biggest assumptions. And what do you do when you're not gigging? I'm baking, gaming, or sleeping. I do not lead a very exciting life outside music. Music is my exciting life. So I travel across the UK to perform at gigs. I love a good road trip, but once that's done, I'm like, right, get me in bed with a blanket, a cup of hot chocolate or a cup of tea, and just binge watch my favourite anime or something like that. I'm very much that kind of person. I've rewatched Attack on Titan like 30 times, or Friends or Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, that's just what I'm like. I'm a very homey person. I like being at home, I like relaxing, I like spending time with my friends and family and my husband. So yeah, I don't lead a very exciting life outside gigging. I'm just, I'm just very, very chilled. And so that's what I do. Right, what other questions have we got? What have we got? Your favourite food and why? I like this question. My favourite food, do you know what, at the moment it's probably ramen. I love ramen at the moment. It's just so good, and when it's like really gingery, it's just, it makes your tummy feel so warm when it's so cold. So that's probably why as well. I just went straight into why as well. But to be fair, my favourite food of all time is probably a good roast dinner. I love roast dinners. Every time, like at Christmas, I'm just like, it's just so good. My mum makes an incredible roast dinner. The Thomas Trip in Christchurch does an amazing roast dinner as well. I highly recommend it. Christchurch in the UK, by the way. I know there's a lot of Christchurches everywhere. Okay, next question. What is your favourite song to sing? Favourite song to sing in general? I love singing Still Into You by Paramore. Do you know what, at the moment I love singing It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion, because I'm trying to learn how to hit higher notes, and so I'm really enjoying it. I think it is so fun. I'm obsessed with Celine's voice. I think she's an incredible vocalist. Puts everyone else to shame, she's so good. So yeah, that's probably my favourite song to sing at the moment. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you found this video somewhat interesting and learnt a little bit more about me. So things coming up, I have the acoustic covers, Shore and Going Under, that will be coming out on May 6th and June 10th. So that's really exciting. There'll be videos, and the acoustic versions will also be on Spotify. I am performing in London again in May, which is really exciting, on May the 12th, which is a Thursday. Hopefully this video will be out before then, but we'll see. This might be said after, so I don't know. Hopefully not. I'm also going to be a part of some really cool festivals this year, so that's really exciting, as I mentioned earlier on in the video. So you can see where I'll be on my website. Some of them haven't been announced yet because I'm still waiting for timing confirmations and triple making sure that I'm confirmed, because I don't want to say that I'm going to be at a festival and then be told, oh actually the time's changed, or oh no, I can no longer make that slot. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. Two that I can confirm is Dogstival in Romsey this June, and also Lymington Seafood Festival in July. So if you guys are free, then please come along to that, get your tickets. Dogstival is just a dog festival, literally, and it is the funnest thing ever. I know that funnest probably isn't a word, but it's so fun. It's literally the best day ever. It's just dogs everywhere, petting galore. It's just great, and lots of food. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!